tailbone in line as you shift back left to right, left to the right. In my case, for yours it's the opposite if you're going the same with me. But think about how this head top and tailbone moves in a very vertical plane. It doesn't lean one way and then another. It turns in a vertical plane as it's shifting. So it's kind of like corkscrewing down from the heavens into the earth and staying very upright, moving from left to right. Weights in one side, shift the weight to the other. Weights in the other, it just goes back and forth, kind of like a pendulum. Think about that pendulum being upright and connected to the heavens. Think of the ball of the bell connected to the earth. Relaxing through the shoulders, relaxing through the waist. Try to make these movements as effortless as you can. It's not a strength right here. What we're looking for here is a fluidity. A fluidity throughout the arms, through the elbows, through the wrists. A fluidity through the hip joints, through the pelvis, through the entire pelvic girdle. And how can we do this in a very gentle, soft, and fluid manner? And then we'll try something. If you're at home doing something like this and you want to move a little more, you can just walk around a little bit. Think about, with every step you take, every single step you take, think about that upright core moving and settling over top of the weighted foot. It's very upright here to here, to here to here. I'm not leaning into the steps. I am just trying to travel through space very upright, not like this or like this, but I want to stay upright. I want to stay vertical. Okay. So with heels together, right? Take a step to the side like we do in the beginning. Shift the weight, turn into it, and come to center and stand up. And then we'll do lift hands. And we'll do 13 of these. We're going to do some sets of 13s. Make sure you feel balanced, upright, stable. As the arms come up, make sure that you don't lean forward or lean back. You should try to have that same point in the top of the head, down the spine, through the tailbone and into the ground. The arms float up as if being attached by a string to the heavens. The elbows settle and open the fingers. The arms come back, settle the shoulders, open the fingers to the heavens, let the hands float down. They come up, open the fingers, come back, allow gravity to have the fingers, then fingers to the sky, and fingers to the ground again. Okay. Now, let's do a couple of weight-bearing exercises. So what we did last week is I had you, when we were standing like this, I have you turn out on one foot, right? Shift that foot, weight into that foot. And again, it's that idea of head top, tailbone, staying very vertical along the axis of the spine, and shifting that verticality into that foot. So shift into that foot, and it doesn't matter which foot you pick, and then step out with the other foot. The heel touches, the toes are up a little. And then what I want you to do is pick it up and put the toe behind you. And pick it up and put the toe heel touches. And for right now, just think about, okay, again, that axis, that head top, tailbone into the ground. And try to just relax into this posture. Try to relax the shoulders through the shoulders. Try to relax the breathing. Try to feel the connection between the strength of the earth and the buoyancy of the heavens. And then just step backwards. This is harder. Stand up. Practice that. You can sit here and you can just hold this just for good leg strength, right? And it's good to hold it long enough at times to, that you feel this muscle. Like I've said in the past, if you're feeling something in the knee that isn't feeling good, then come up. Don't go down as far. But if you're up here, just holding this for a while and you're not feeling this, then just as if you were a spring, allow the weight of your upper body to go down into that spring until you feel it a little bit. Once you start to feel that a little bit, then just try to really relax your breath. You'll start feeling the muscle a little bit. See how that sometimes will affect your shoulders. It's like, oh my God, I don't like that pain, and your shoulders go like this. Try to keep that relaxed, right? Try to hold it for just a few seconds and then get up and just walk around. Just shake it out of your legs, right? And then on the other leg. And because of my knee, I'm not going down too far. But again, especially because my knee is bothering me, I really have to think about, okay, where is my uprightness from here through my spine to here, and how it transitions into the weight of that foot, because otherwise it's going to really bother the knee. It's going to bother my knee. Now typically I can go down further than this, but that's what bothers me the most, so I'm not even going to try that. But again, this idea of just sitting here and hanging out for a while, trying to do a inspection of the tension in your body. And you can just, it's like, God, is this making my neck all tight, or is my jaw, am I holding my face tight? Am I holding my shoulders tight? Try to dissolve that. What helps to dissolve that is the breath. Trying to calm the breath. Trying to allow the breath to come deeply into the dantian. And then Try to step toes. The more you can get your legs strengthened, the better that balance is going to be. If you get to a point where you're doing this and you're getting pretty good at it, you know, you can do exercises like this too. You know, once you have a little strength and you feel like you're getting your balance, you can just test this. It's as if you're testing, and actually the heel touches first. I'm doing it differently here, but heel touches. It's as if you're testing thin ice, and you don't want to break that thin ice. Where is that balance in my body that allows me to do that? That's another really good exercise for the legs. And as I've said many times, the stronger your legs get, the less you rely on your upper body, because it's the upper body so often that can take our balance. We go like this and we carry a lot of tension and it throws us forward. If we're like this and we're going backwards, it helps to push us forward. We want to be like a wave. We want to be loose and nimble like a wave. And a lot of that is to release all the tension through the shoulders, through the upper back. The more you can rely on your legs, the more the upper part of your body has faith in the legs and allows you to help to dissolve a lot of that tension. The more you dissolve that tension, the better it is for you, all of your internal organs. The more you can allow those internal organs to expand and contract, those are lots of muscles there that are then allowed to really open up. You can breathe into them and they get expansion. The lungs get expansion, the heart, the liver, the kidneys. So try to relax through the shoulders, upper body. But I think what I'm going to do, and you can join in as far as you can follow me, is I'm going to go up through the first part of the third now, and then we'll start working on the form a little bit. So again, head top, tailbone, relaxing down through the upper core. Allow the weight of the upper body to go into the ground. What's that? It was fun. Okay, so let's go over those postures that we know. Okay, so again, head tops descended, tailbone relaxed, spine upright, shoulders relaxed, relaxed through the elbows, wrists, relax through the fingertips. You know, just really keep things loose and limber. And then shift all the weight into the right foot, take a step with the left, shift into the left foot, turn the waist to the right, all the weight is in the left, turn the waist back to the front, turning on the heel of the right foot, feet are parallel, come to center and stand up. Hands face slightly behind you and they are bent a little bit in the elbow like this. And the arms float up. When they get to shoulder height, open the fingers. Allow the arms to come back. Relax the shoulders, the elbows. Let the fingertips go to the sky. Allow the palms to float down as if on a pillow of air. Turn the waist to the right, pivoting on the heel of the right foot. Left hand comes up to meet the right hand, palms face each other. Shift into the right foot, allow the heel of the left foot to come up. Turn the waist to Tai Chi East. Turn the waist back to Tai Chi North. Take a step, move into ward off left. Ward off left, the left arm comes up like this to have a circularity in front of the heart. It's about heart height here. Right hand is kind of like where we were here. And shift into the left. As you do, turn the palm of the right hand up to sit underneath the palm of the left hand. Turn the waist to the corner, pivoting on the toes of the right foot. Take a step with the heel. Shift the weight into the right foot. As you do, the arm is going to then come up to guard the heart on this side. And as you square the waist, allow turning on the heel of the left foot, allow the left foot to turn in 45 degrees now to the corner. So at this point you have one foot straight Tai Chi East, one foot to the corner. Right arm is very circular like this in front and the palms face each other. And turning the waist a little bit to the right and shift back. As you do, the left hand turns palm up under the right elbow. Turn the waist to the left, allow the left hand to drop. The right hand comes over. The left hand swings back to meet the right hand, and they come together to press. Left hand is to the inside of the right hand, palms facing each other. Good. Stand up. So, again, in all of these postures, there's this idea of shoulder width. So everywhere we're here, I want to have shoulder width like that. That has to be my step width before I move my body into it. If you get into a posture like this and you look down and you're in line here like this, move that foot out a little bit. On the other side, same thing. I want to step with my heel. I want to turn the waist, and as I do, I turn on the heel of the left foot. And I want to have shoulder width here. So as you're practicing some of this, and perhaps with the help of the video, you'll be able to see choreography, or to kind of get an idea where my arms are and what movement and stuff. Both ways, and that is, one, just try to go through it just for flow. And even if you get lost, just try to keep it moving through those postures. If you get lost, maybe try it again, see what you can remember, if you can pick up things to help you from the video. You can look at that and then try it again. But then there's the idea of breaking the postures down like we do, and making them static. That helps you to, once you get into a posture, help you recognize where you should be with it. So let's practice that a little bit. So, heels together. Shift the weight into the right foot, take a step with the left. Right here, feel balanced. You've got that head top, tailbone. This is where you should be able to go like this. It's a little more difficult to go like this. Shift the weight into the left foot, turning the waist to the right. At this point, the weight should be similar. It should be unweighted into the left foot. And turn the waist back to the front. Shift to the center and stand up. Before you begin to raise the arms, really think about the head top, tailbone connection into the earth. And as the arms are coming up, also think about energetics coming up the head top and down into the ground. Now, before you move into the next posture, again, check in with your structure. See if you can get your structure just a little bit more balanced over top of your feet before you start to put weight into the left. When you feel that in place, turn the waist to the right like this. As you do, shift the weight into the left leg. As you do, the left palm turns up, right palm down. And here again, think about that upright cylinder. And that cylinder has the capacity to be like a spring vertically. Shift into the right foot. Turn the waist more to the right by peeling up the toes of the left foot. That gives you all this mobility to turn the waist. Then shift a little more weight into the right foot. That shifting is going to create a turn then that starts to come back in this direction. Then sink a little more into that foot and take a step with the left foot. Shift the weight into the left foot. Turn the waist to the left. When you can't turn the waist any further to the left, turn in on the heel of the right foot and square the waist to this direction. And hold that. And you come up in the knee. Good. That burns apart a little more circular, yeah. John, this hand is more turned like this. Yeah. Okay. Shift the weight into the left foot now. As you do, palms face each other. They turn to face each other. When you feel upright over the left foot, turn the waist back to the right, pivoting on the toes of the right foot. We don't have jets today, but we have town trucks. So you've got this, over top of this weighted foot, you've got all this movement that can spin on the toes. It can spin on the toes of the right foot. And you want to take a step with the right foot, and you want to put the foot back down, heel touches first, and it wants to end up in that shoulder width, where one foot is to the corner, one foot is straight, and you've got this distance, this kind of distance between your heels. That gives you stability from, if it's too much in line, your stability is off this way. If you're too much like this, your stability is off this way. So you want to have the one foot further forward, one foot straight ahead, the other foot to the corner. And ideally, if you were to take the heel of your right foot and just go like this, it should be further more further forward than the toes of the left foot. Do you like that? And ward off right. And ward off right, the right hand is very circular, guarding the heart. The left hand is bent at the elbow and is facing the palm of the right hand. Waist is to the front here. Just as John, turning your left foot just a little bit more to help to square your leg. Yeah. And then can you face me? If you move that foot out just a little bit, then you can face me there. Good. That's good. Now, thinking about this vertical axis, see if you can turn, just holding this posture, see if you can just turn 1 degree to the right without twisting the shoulders around. And then the next thing we're going to do is shift the weight back into the left foot, keeping the waist to the front. As you do, the left hand is going to turn palm up and come in to have a relationship with the ulnar nerve of the right elbow. As the right hand comes back, it bends kind of to the sky like that. So it's here to the corner, left hand turns palm up, elbow bends. All the weight is in the left foot. And then we're going to carry this structure. We're going to be turning our waist to the left, and we're going to carry the same arm structure until we can't turn any further. And then when we can't turn any further, we're going to drop the left hand, let it come up to the corner, fold back over, and have a relationship with the right hand. Then turning the waist back to the front, the palms come together, this pocket right here, and this heavy part of the thumb, base of the thumb right here, they nestle into each other. Don't hook the thumb and the little pinky. Okay, stand up. Questions on that? Is there anything that, any points of that in particular that anybody wants to take a look at a little more? Let's go through it before. So check your footing and adjust your footing as necessary, right? And then just drop back into ward off right where the hands are no longer like this. Just come back to here again. Turn the waist. Press. Back to ward off right. Turn the waist. Shift back. Left finger to the right ulnar nerve. Turn the waist. Open to the corner. Fold. And press. One more time. Turn the waist to the right. Shift back into the left foot. Turn the waist to the left. Arms swing down and back over. And coming forward into press. The meaty part of the right thumb nestles inside the hollow point of the left palm. Okay, let's do that again. What time is it? How's everybody doing in the cold and things like that? Okay. I have to leave just a little bit early because I was lucky enough to get a physical therapy appointment after this. So we'll do that one more time and then I'll go through the whole first third again. And one more time. Head top suspended. Tailbone relaxed. The spinal column upright between those 2 points, and allow that whole upper body to be given to gravity.